Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. I hope you have been keeping safe. It is very important these days because so many things are happening. Oh, so be safe. Safety is the password now. Everybody should know that. Well, if you're here for the first time, you are welcome. I appreciate you so much for your support and your encouragement. Kindly remember to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so each time you get to see the video I post there, you'll be notified. Okay? Well, has anybody ever told you that they didn't like you? Oh, somebody is saying, but we know we have enemies now. That one is different. It's different when you know that, oh, there are enemies, and when someone tells you that, I don't like you, you are annoying. When I was after my youth service and after several years, and I got this job. I had been working in other places before I got this job. It was an advertising agency, and we had accounts we were managing in my office. We had accounts. We have this conglomerate we were working with. That's okay. We have accounts like I'm account officer in the bank. So I had my own accounts there too. That's this, but they're one of their sections that I was managing the accounts. They had a manager that they transferred to another section, and they brought a lady. So my boss took me to the office to introduce me to the woman that, see the person that handles your account. If you have any brief, if you have anything, just call her. She's the one that takes care of this account, all right? So we left. A few days after, my boss called me. Uzioma, come. This woman, she said that she doesn't like you, that she doesn't want you to be coming to her office. Come on. I had met her only once. I met her only once. We didn't say anything to each other. My boss introduced me to her that this is your account officer. Whatever you need, please call her. Her name is so and so. That was it. I wasn't even married then. So we left. That was just that. The next thing I heard was she told my boss that she didn't like me. She didn't want me to be coming to her office. And you see, this was a place where we are going all the time. We're going to that place all the time because we had so many accounts there. So my boss reassigned me to another account. And I was so naive. I didn't even remember to go and ask the lady, what did I do to offend you? I didn't remember. I just said, she didn't want me to come. Okay, no problem. And I think that thing helped me, honestly. Because if I had thought about it or dwelt on it, it would have damaged my self-image, my self-esteem. Honestly. It was much later, years after that, I remembered it and I thought about it. I said, wow, why didn't I even go to see this woman? To find out what I did to annoy her. Because I never did I didn't do anything. I even stood that day. Two of them sat down. I stood. When you're with your boss, don't just go there and relax and behave like a big woman. I was too young then. So I stood where they chatted away. So I never knew what I did. And I didn't even try to find out. That was terrible. That was bad. I should have. But it never crossed my mind, honestly. I thought about it. I said, this woman would have, unknowingly, should have pushed me to depression. Because that thing was enough to damage your self-image, your self-esteem, whatever you stood for. When you'll be looking at yourself, look at me. I cannot even amount to anything. I am not even good. I'm not good at anything. It would have even affected my performance. I should have been doubting what I was doing. But nobody has complained about what I was doing. So how come she didn't even like me? She said it. And for the many years I went to that establishment, I never entered that particular office. I just come and keep a straight face and walk away. So that was how bad it was then. Has anybody done that to you? It's bad. Sometimes you wonder why people are depressed. You don't know what somebody has told them. You don't know what's going on in their minds. Maybe somebody has told them in the office, you are not good enough. You cannot, this assignment is too much for you. This one and that one. You are not who you think you are. You are less, you are performing below average. You are this, you are that. And they come home and they could not confide in anyone. Before you know it, depression sets in. They could not cope. The next thing is they start thinking about suicide. When you see people so calm, so quiet, maybe you should try to find out what the problem is with them. If I had thought about it then, maybe if I had remembered to think about it that time, maybe I wouldn't be what I am today. I would doubt myself. I would always want to be in another person's shadow. I would want to be someone else, thinking, I'm not good enough. Some people, the way they talk to you, you want to just die. You say, let this ground open. Let me just jump in. Some people don't know how to talk to another person. We know we have enemies, but some enemies, they just come to you face to face. Well, maybe that one is even better. So you just avoid them. Totally. Avoid them. We have an account officer that was transferred to another area. Another one was brought to handle a group. The group leader told us that she didn't like the woman. She has never met her. What was her annoyance? With the other one was transferred. That was all. I called and said, Madam, do you know this person? She may even perform better than the previous one you had. So she said, this one and that one. After a while, she calmed down. She started blaming herself for saying what she said, that she hated the woman. She said, actually, I hadn't even met this woman. I don't even know why I don't like her. She hadn't met her. She didn't even know her name, nothing. She just hated her because the one they had was transferred. Someone can hate you for no reason. The way you laugh, the way you talk, or they just may see you, they just hate you. It is not healthy. People are going through so much now, especially in Nigeria, that things have just gone upside down. Things are not working. Things are just bad. So people are going through so much, so do not compound their problems. Don't tell somebody you hate them. That's cruel. How can you tell somebody you don't like them? If you don't like them, keep it to yourself. Or avoid them. Don't tell somebody, I don't like you. And you mean it. You say it with so much, how would I put it? So much conviction that I don't want anything to do with you. You don't know what that person is facing. You don't know how her life or his life has been. Don't push somebody to an early death. It's not that you are unconsciously giving him a knife to kill himself. Don't do it. We should know how to talk to people. Apply some tact when you're dealing with someone else. You don't know their strength. You don't know their capability. You don't know what they can carry and what they cannot carry. So do not compound their problems. You see somebody moving about, laughing, smiling, and you don't know what he's carrying. You don't know the burden on him or her. Some people come to the office today and tomorrow they tell you that person tried to commit suicide. You say, but yesterday he was in the office, he was dancing, he was laughing. Don't know. He was just doing that to cover up. That woman told me she didn't like me. She told my boss to tell me she didn't like me. Well, thank God I didn't think of it. I was naive, honestly. If I had thought about it, it would have impacted negatively on my psyche. It would have dealt me a heavy blow. So maybe I couldn't even have come out of it. Words can kill and words can make alive. Don't be that person that your words can make somebody not to sleep. They will not want to live again because of what you told them. Just be mild with what you tell people. If someone is annoyingly frustrating you, just let them be and stay on your own. You don't have to be outspoken just like that all the time. Consider another person's feeling. How would they feel if I told them that I don't like them? Why would somebody even say that to another? What gives you the right to do that? If you don't like them, let them be. Leave them. Leave them alone. You mustn't like everybody anyway. But you don't go about telling them. just know that that person also has a right to her, what would they call it? To her personal conviction or something. Let's be thoughtful. Let's consider other people when we are doing things. Like me, what that woman told me that day. Thank God I didn't consider it, honestly. Years later, I remembered it. I said, wow, how did I cope with that situation? How did I cope? I was going there all the time, but I never felt bad. I just let, she like maybe she was in a bad mood or something. I can't just remember what I thought then. But it passed. It never gave me sleepless, and I didn't even remember it. I wasn't married, so I wasn't thinking about anything. I was just having a good time, doing my job and all that. Still going there all the time. I don't think our paths crossed again. Yeah. But you see, that's it. If I see her today, I will not know her because I just met her once. She was also always in that office. Well, that is it. If you cannot encourage someone or you don't like someone, just allow them, let them be. Don't pour sand for person, Gary. No, don't do that. Let them be. You don't know what they're passing through. You don't know how their lives have been. Don't be the reason someone else will just want to jump into Third Mainland Bridge. What will you gain at the end of the day? What? Nothing. I'm sure you will blame yourself wherever you are. You say, I didn't do well. Or, sometimes you do something and you come back, your conscience will be telling you, no, you did wrong. You did wrong. All of us, we have conscience now. That thing that normally tells you, you see this thing you're doing is wrong. That's your conscience. Oh yes, that is it. Well, don't tell someone you don't like them. If you don't like them, please allow them. Let them be. Allow them. Okay? They may not be who you want them to be. If they are your friends, if you have a friend you don't like, I don't see why you guys should continue to be friends. Of course, break the friendship so that you'll be free. Oh, so that you don't sit in your house and be thinking, I will deal with them, that and that. No. Let's help ourselves. This life is too short. Don't make your life a complicated thing. Be happy. Be free. Happiness is a choice. So choose to be happy. You know how it is. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you don't hate me. Oh my God, I was just joking. Well, that is it. Oh, are you still not subscribed to my channel yet? Well, the red subscribe button is there. Just hit it and enable the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I drop a new video. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. I appreciate your encouragement. And I thank my oldies for always coming back here. God bless you all. I love you. Remember to stay safe always. It is very, very necessary. Okay? I do not hate you. Thank you so much. Bye. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.